Good morning. I'm Angel Upshaw with the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, and I would like to welcome you all to the Operation Southern Slowdown News Conference. We are pleased to partner with Tennessee, Alabama, South Carolina, and Florida this week, sharing one common goal: reducing speed-related fatalities and injuries on our roads. And with that being said, I would like to introduce our regional administrator from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, Ms. Carmen Hayes.
Good morning. I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. As was said, my name is Carmen Hayes. I'm the regional administrator for the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. This summer, the U.S. Department of Transportation's National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is teaming up with Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, and Tennessee to keep drivers and passengers safe by raising awareness about the dangers of speeding and educating the public about the dangers of speeding. Please help NHTSA spread the message: speeding catches up with you. From July 15th to July 21st, law enforcement officers in your communities will be on higher alert for speeding vehicles while participating in the Region 4 states. Operation Southern Slowdown, which is tied in with the Speeding Catches Up With You national campaign. Speeding endangers everyone on the road. In fact, in 2022, speeding killed 12,151 people. Speeding accounts for more than 1/4 of all traffic-related fatalities nationally. According to NHTSA, local roads are more dangerous than highways for speeders. In fact, in 2020, 87% of all speeding-related traffic fatalities on America's roadways occurred on non-interstate roadways. In Region 4 in 2022, there were 1,665 fatalities that were speed-related crashes. Of those killed, over 76 were males. We all know the frustrations of modern life and juggling a busy schedule, but speed limits are in place to protect all road users. While speeding may seem like a quicker option, speeding catches up with you. When you speed, your ability to steer safely around another vehicle, a hazardous object, or an unexpected curve is reduced. Even the safest cars with the newest technologies are limited in how much they can reduce the odds of a crash. Speed also affects your safety, even when you're driving at the speed limit, but too fast for road conditions, such as during bad weather, when a road is under repair, or in an area at night that isn't well lit. Speed limit signs are not suggestions, they are the law. They are posted for the safety of the driver and others in that area. And unfortunately, we see people speeding every day, especially young men. If you are killed in a crash, or if you kill someone else, that's it. There is no second chance. Speeding just isn't worth the risk. We are asking our communities to please slow down. Speeding catches up with you. Our goal is to save lives, and we are putting all drivers on alert. The posted speed limit is the law, no excuses.
Thank you all. Thank you so much for being here to join us today to get this very important message out. I am Alan Poole, the Director of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. This news conference, Operation Southern Slowdown, started about 8 years ago with the 5 southeastern states. And the success of this campaign has led NHTSA's Stop Speeding Before It Stops You campaign that will run through the end of July. The purpose of Operation Slowdown is not to write tickets. If that was the case, we wouldn't be standing here today informing you that we are stepping up traffic enforcement. The goal of this week is to remind all drivers that faster speeds lead to more people dying on our roadways, which was confirmed in 2020 crash data. The total number of crashes and miles traveled in Georgia in 2020 was 20% less than in 2019. However, the number of fatal crashes in 2020 was 18% higher in 2019. In Georgia, the number of fatalities, speeding crashes in 2020 was almost 50% higher than in 2019. Over the last 5 years in Georgia, Federal crash data shows 75% of the people killed in crashes involving speed were not driving. That's why state troopers, local law enforcement that you see behind me today, we're on the road each and every day looking for drivers who speed or aggressively drive, which may cause a crash. Those caught speeding or driving recklessly this week can expect to get a ticket. Today's news conference is your warning. After this news conference, there will be no warnings. Traffic enforcement is a very effective way in saving lives on our road. The most important and effective way for everyone is first to be safe when you're behind the wheels of a vehicle. What does that mean? It means for you to obey the speed limit. You heard Ms. Hayes allude to that. Buckle your seatbelt and drive with your eyes on the road and not on these phones. And never drive while under the influence of alcohol and or drugs. Again, this week is to remind everyone to drive safely. And remember, this week there will be no warnings. You'll get a ticket if you encounter being pulled over by a local member of the law enforcement. So we simply ask everyone to slow down for their safety and for ours as well. So thank you for being here in the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. Hope that everyone reaches their destination safe on every trip. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and it's an honor to be here with you all today. And as stated, I am Buddy Lewis. I'm the director of the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. The Highway Safety Office in Tennessee is a division within the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security. So we are proud to be here. I would like to thank our Georgia partners for being here today, for hosting this event, and thank the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration for supporting our efforts, and Ms. Hayes always supporting what we do. Thank you very, very much. As we know, traffic patterns tend to change and to become more chaotic during the height of summer and during excessive sweltering heat, and we all know about sweltering heat the last few days in the South. Many drivers become impatient, aggressive, and use excessive speed on our roadways. These behaviors are extremely dangerous. You are almost 3 times more likely to be involved in a fatal crash or a serious injury crash when you are speeding. Speeding lowers your reaction time, increases the risk of losing control of your vehicle, reduces the effectiveness of occupant protection equipment in your vehicle, and threatens the safety of everyone around you on the roadways. All we're asking for during this period of time, and always, is voluntary compliance. Let's be considerate of all roadway users. Obey the traffic laws, buckle up, pay attention, never drink and drive, and slow down. And make certain that you slow down and move over when you see an emergency vehicle or a stranded vehicle on the roadway, on the roadside, because in Tennessee that is the law, to slow down and move over. If you follow these suggestions on the roadway, it's apparent that we will save lives, and the lives that we save may be your own or a member of your families. So thank you very much for being here. It's an honor to be here with Georgia and all of our partners, and we just ask that you drive safely. Thank you.
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Captain Michael Burns. I'm the Public Information Director for the Georgia Department of Public Safety. And on behalf of Colonel Billy Hitchens and the entire Georgia State Patrol, we're happy to be here to talk about Operation Southern Slowdown. Nationwide, there's been a dangerous trend in fatalities caused by excessive speed. Just recently, over the Independence Day travel period, over a 102-hour period in the state of Georgia, we had 18 fatalities, many of which were caused by excessive speed. So it's obviously a problem. We're pleased to partner with the Georgia Governor's Office of Highway Safety, the local agencies, our statewide partners in this particular mission. And a few things to remember going into the busy travel months, especially with school being out and everybody going on vacation. You need to plan ahead. You know, understand that traffic volume is going to increase. It's going to be tough to get where you need to go because of the traffic volume. So you need to plan ahead. You need to make sure that your vehicle is in correct working order. But in the event that something happens and you do become a stranded motorist on the interstate or the highways of the state of Georgia, you can always call STAR GSP and we'll send someone out to help. Also, remember to buckle all your passengers up. Make sure that your children are in an approved child passenger safety seat. Put the phone down, like Director Poole said. Don't drive distracted. Make sure your phone stays down. You don't look at it and don't text while you're driving. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive under the influence. Designate a sober driver. Call a rideshare service. Call a taxi. There's plenty of them out there now that you can use. There's no need to drive under the influence. And again, slow down. Like it's already been said, the speed limit is not a recommendation, that is the law. Slow down, drive under the speed limit, and just be careful.
Good morning. I appreciate everyone taking the opportunity to attend this kickoff event for Operation Southern Slowdown. As it's been stated, this operation focuses on the heavy summer travel period where historically the injury and fatal crashes is at its peak. This year, 2024, has already been a challenging event for us. So far this year, as of July 11th, we've had 586 fatal crashes in the state of Tennessee. 16% of those were speed related, 5% involved some type of distraction, and 26% involved some type of impairment. It's important to remember that this isn't just data. Each of those crashes represents a person. It's a loved one, family, friend, classmate, someone that won't be seated at the dinner table or in the classroom. The impact of these crashes is far-reaching. Something to remember about these factors is that they're all driver error. Every one of these crashes that I mentioned, the speed, impairment, or distracted was a choice that a driver made. That's something that could have been avoided. It didn't have to happen. During Operation Southern Slowdown, the Tennessee Highway Patrol will be aggressively enforcing traffic laws on all of Tennessee's roadways. It's our goal that everyone reach their destination safely, and we're going to do our part to see that happens. But we do need the public's help. If you observe reckless or speeding drivers, you can call STAR THP, and a trooper will respond to that area to address the situation. The Tennessee Highway Patrol, the THSO, and the other agencies represented here today want you all to take your time and take care of each other. Thank you.